we accelerate and localize the SDGs. So a direct link between the SDGs acceleration and peace. We have to, think more and more and think out of the box. I think now we have a ripe moment to really think out of the box, how we can together different sectors, different parts of the society, how we can work jointly, to make this global agenda more realistic, because localizing has to do with making this global agenda more, realistic in each country and each, a neighbor in each, and even in our heart, because if we don't have, I insist to conclude, if we don't have access to our basic social and economic services, the challenge to be in peace, and the challenge to advocate for peace, and the challenge to make peace a day-to-day topic to work with will be more difficult. So let's together work for peace. Let's not be selfish. Human being, we tend to be selfish. We tend to be more and more, on our corner, but it's a strategy to get out and give the hand to your neighbor. Otherwise, it will be more difficult for all of us to live in this world. So thank you very much. Blessing. Thank you, each one of you who came today, those of you who are speakers, and those of you who are listeners. So this is how we smoothly make peace a reality to our world. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Madam Janice da Silva. That was really, really, inspiring. You really had wonderful points there. Like, we cannot talk to someone about them building peace where we don't put into consideration their basic needs as humans. So we need to respect people's rights. We need to respect people's culture. We need to see everybody as being equal. So in that way, we can foster this peace. So we all had wonderful points today. I mean, people
Thank
really
you.
need to put these points together to bring about this localization and development that we are talking about. I believe we're going to create a better earth. Okay, because now I think we have one answer. How do we create a sustainable world? How do we create a developed world? Just one answer: peace building. So if you can build a peace, every other one comes secondary. So thank you very much for that wonderful insight. Yes, I'm going to give the speakers like one minute. We all have 1 minute. We are short of time right now. I would like to start with Sir Prince Nanan. Sorry, I have your other name. So, so we'll start with you. You have 1 minute, sir. Just summary of yeah, what you have to say. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, thank you so much. And before we leave, if hopefully we'll have a chance to introduce Colonel Louis Diaz, because we did have a few speakers that weren't here, and he is ready and available. But my last minute is actually to bring us back to why we're all here. What we believe is that it's required that it's not just the governments that take responsibility for making these sustainable development goals happen. It has to be a combination of the governments as well as businesses and civil society. So that is the reason why I am promoting so hard the United Nations Global Compact local networks. These are networks that were set into place to bring together government, businesses, and civil society. So I'm just going to ask again, you take a look at the chat. I put links in there, and hopefully we can use this platform to work together to strengthen our work worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I would like to call in no particular order. So I'm just following the names shown on my screen. So 1 minute to our speakers for a summary of what they have said. So Mr. Igweshi Augustine, we would like to hear your summary, please. You have 1 minute, sir. Mr. Augustine. Okay, I think while we wait for him, let me call um, Madam Paulina. Madam Paulina, would like to hear your summary, if you have any. Hello, Madam
Number
Paulina.
one, yes. Number one, peace starts with us individually from within deep in our heart, and what we believe should be put into actions. It should and our action should contribute to policy, and that our policy should be informed by conversations, should be informed by by the sentiments of the citizens, by sentiments of everyone, of every player in the economy, in the culture, in politics. So it requires the understanding among the three dimensions of society. So every little thing that we do should be able to contribute to peace. Should contribute to peace building. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We would like to take that to heart. Madam Loretta, are you on the call? Okay, Madam Tamara, are you on the call, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, we'd like to hear your final words, ma'am.
Yes, as everybody mentioned, I would like to add that the most important goal here is to globalize and localize sustainable development with peace. And when we say sustainable development with peace, it means make a connection in between, which makes us it's a duty, like a duty, and it's like to start organizing the whole process of being able to connect all parties all together, from local government to global governments to all organizations in the society and in all other organizations, society organizations as well, maybe stakeholders, everybody in a community to be involved in this process where we can be able in a future, in a very soon future maybe, to establish the main factors on how to improve the localization and globalization process for peace and sustainable development. And the most important thing is to make it connected. Um, in I mean by connected, it's the same coin for each concept. There is no sustainable development without peace, and there is no peace without sustainable development. That's all what I wanted to pass today. It's during this very important event, and I hope all our efforts will be implemented very soon, and it will be efficient and productive in a very soon future. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for sharing, Madam Tamara. Mr. Augustine, are you on the call? Hello, Mr. Augustine. Okay, thank you very much to our wonderful speakers for sharing such wonderful insights today. It has really been an inspiring, informative, and educative session. I've learned a whole lot about how peace has a whole lot to play in developing our society and communities. And if we can actually localize these approaches that we have put together, we can, create a more sustainable society. Thank you so much. I just hope policymakers will take consideration into this and see how they can set policies that will create avenue for peace to reign, so that peace can stand out to bring about the development that we desire. Thank you so much, Madam Da Silva. Thank you to the organizers of this event. We are coming to an end of this event, and I must say it has really been inspiring listening to each
Blessing,
and
blessing,
yes, sorry.
blessing. Yes, sorry. I see Mr. Luis Cruz Diaz. He's with us since we begin. So maybe we give him a few minutes. Just this is a special greeting to you, Mr. Luis Cruz Diaz, for being here with us. Thank you, Prince Andrew, for reminding me. And please, before we conclude, blessing, let's give him, 2 minutes to greet us and tell us of his truth. So go ahead, Mr. Luz Cruz Diaz. So are you
Good
Spanish?
evening.
Gracias.
Bilingual. I speak both languages.
Okay, so
Uh,
gracias. So you speak Portoñol. Habla Portoñol, la mistura de portugués y
no,
español.
no, I understand Portuguese a little bit, but my main languages is English and Spanish. But I can understand
Okay, go
a little
ahead.
Portuguese. I can
Go ahead.
understand a little Italian.
Oh,
So,
great. So I invite you for the
but
19th
I
as
thank you
well
very
to be
much,
with us on the
Andrew,
Lusophone. Thank you.
Janice. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure, and it is a pleasure for me to be a part of this amazing team, in conjunction with the efforts of Andrew that gratefully invited me to participate of this awesome adventure. All that has been spoken to this point encompasses that we are the connection. As some of you have already indicated, right now we are 180 plus ambassadors around the world. We can make a difference. We can make the change. We can establish the policies and create and be change agents in this endeavor for sustainable global development. Each one of us has a very important part in taking into account this endeavor. And right now in Puerto Rico, we are, as everybody else around the world, in an intermediate lockdown or full lockdown or half lockdown. And fortunately, the situation in Puerto Rico has not been as devastating in other countries, but this is to the point. We have to develop policies and make change for sustainable development so that these things do not happen, so that each country can handle each situation that arises in their own cause. Even though the world is interdependent, we must be independent in our efforts to provide things for our communities. And that can only be obtained by local, global social development. We have to provide the resources to our communities, to our people, to back us up as part of the global compact. And the more people we bring in, the better it will be developed. Better policy making. Our government, we have to unite with our government, but we can't depend on our government. We are the ones that have to make the change. And like I said again, I thank you very much for the opportunity of speaking to all you. But we're all in this together, and we're going to make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gracias,
Thank
señor
you
Luis.
so much,
Gracias.
Sir Luis Cruz. Gracias. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. peace definitely begins with us, and I hope we do what we have to do the needful to ensure we bring development to our society. Thank you very much, Madam Janice De Silva, for organizing this great webinar. And thank you so much to all the speakers for sharing your thoughts today. It has really been an amazing session. Thank you to the participants for coming around. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. So we
Thank you.
are ending the meeting right about now. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Do have
Thanks,
a
everyone.
pleasant to some it's do have a good
Thank
night,
you.
to some it's do have
Thank
a
you.
good day. But all the same, to
Thank
have a
you.
pleasant day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.
Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thanks.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye everyone.